Right. Video 1 got done. Now, it's time for video 2. Where I left you guys off at, we were in Woodland Beach, Delaware. And I'll be leaving Woodland Beach, Delaware on this one. Escaping Woodland Beach with no bites or bruises, because these horseflies are jumping around. Oh my God. Nice little part of Delaware, backside of Delaware, if you guys know. Some people do a little fishing out here. I don't recommend it. I'm talking about fishing on the water. The tide goes in and out here so quickly, and there's so much mud. I wouldn't suggest coming out here on any dinghy or whatever. You got water one minute, and next thing you know, it's gone, and then next thing you know, it's right back, or it's higher than ever. And you don't really know what's going on. This water here is very temperamental. Anyway, let's get back to the subject that we were starting with. So once again, I am the Skeptic Sage. This is a new YouTube video coming out. This is my second one. It is still June 23rd, and the time is 3:55. Yes, it was only an hour ago that I finished my other video. Excuse me. It's only a couple minutes since I finished my other video, but we're going to keep going with the content. So, before I get back to the main context, I want to talk about something that I like to see what Americans are doing with, or the people is doing with video game watching. When I was younger, my cousin used to play basketball games like NBA Jam and stuff like that, and he could not figure out how to beat the games, and he was not that good. And then he would also play Madden, and he could not figure out how to play Madden. But see, one thing that I used to do, because my dad was obsessed with football back in the day, and I loved basketball, and I had cousins that were enthralled with basketball, older cousins. So when it came to these two sports, I knew them, better than most 5, 6, 7-year-olds. And so I used to coach them. I would tell them exactly what to do, and then or I tell them to make a decision between two plays, things of that nature. And just after a while, he started getting it, and he started figuring it out, and he started releasing the buttons a little better when it comes to shooting and all this other stuff. And so, and learning how to throw a deep pass and a short pass, and with the hard pass and the lob pass. It's just, all the different stuff. And when I look at Twitch, I think that's, that I was doing that stuff years ago, or before it ever got famous, before anybody cared. Because I used to think watching video games was fun. Because, you watch somebody playing Sonic and Mario, and it keeps messing up, and you're like, hey, no, dingus, why are you doing it? So, yes, I did say dingus. I will not be cussing in any of these videos that I'm making. I will not be swearing. I will rather use Simpson-y type words or Philander type words than actually use curse words, because I want this channel to do something. So I want to meet obligations. And in order to do that, I won't be saying the oodly doodly badity wordy. Alrighty. But I used to like watching that stuff before. And I used to think that I was the only one. And so when I see Twitch come around, I was like, wow, everybody loves watching somebody else go through the horrors of playing those games. Because some of the games would actually like give you would give you a lot of anxiety, like Mortal Kombat and shit like that. Like, you know, you always want to like be good at making sure you was good at those games. You would practice, because you know somewhere along the lines somebody was going to come and get you, and they was going to try to beat you, and then you know you had to have your Mortal Kombat skills. There was always some little cousin somewhere to take you out. Oh, it was hilarious. I think this time I'm going to get a little caffeine. I feel a little tired, and we'll make sure I stay focused. So, last time I talked the whole hour. This is the first time I've done that in a long time. I can talk a little hour on here too. I just got to get into a subject that I like. But I do want to get some a little bit of caffeine. That ice drink I had was tremendous. I'm gonna stop over here to a certain Double D word. See what they have over there in their iced coffee section. All right, and anyway, back to what we was talking about. So, I just was saying, I like Twitch. I like that business plan. That was a great idea. Never thought it would have existed. Never thought it would have existed. Not a day in my life. I would have never believed it. Like I'm talking about like 10, 15 years ago. That's probably been out for what? About 10 years, probably almost 15 years. But, you know, never would have believed it. I do like watching the people break their controllers. People with a temper. Oh, that is hilarious. I think that's actually even funnier. It's just the rage, just for the rage factor. Almost out of the backside of Delaware, coming out of Route 9 area, getting ready to go into in-town Smyrna. Like I said in the other video, it's kind of just a nostalgic place. Now, one thing about Smyrna, I was telling you about townships and counties in the other video, and how sometimes you gotta come together to make stuff work out right. Here, they decided to double their land tax, and so what used to be $1,100 is costing people $2,200 to $2,500 for their land, and because the hike in housing costs. And I know people have certain ideas on what's going on with that, but I do know one thing. The housing crisis that we had in 2008, when this bubble burst, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be worse. Because the problem is, people are going to, the economy won't go down, but the housing market will crash. and it'll obliterate, because people cannot afford to be paying 2 and 3 times the rate that it's supposed to be. These things can't happen. You can't have all these corporations from the corporations that we know out here now to foreign corporations all coming out here and just buying up property and just buying up everything. It's just not happening. You do that, then next thing you know, we're going to be out of homes, which is what's happening. And if you're out of homes and you don't have anybody moving that market, then the demand's going to go down. And if the demand goes down, that's when you start flatlining. And that time is coming. Yes, you can find a house here and there in the country for like $250,000, $300,000 in a large state like Texas or Georgia or something. But you're not gonna find it here. You're not gonna find that in Delaware. Your house is gonna start around $350,000 here in Delaware, going up, going north. Is it worth it? Delaware is Delaware. There's nothing here. There's no great golf courses. There's some for those, rich people that live in gated communities. They got everything they need. And those houses are going to be a lot of money too. You gotta have houses for everybody. There's gotta be a balance. And you can't be having these companies coming out here and just taking over like that. That's just sad. It's not just sad. It should be illegal. And I know, since we got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene in there, that Trailer Park Green in there, that we don't have anybody that's worried about taking care of the American people. Like I'm talking about, we got AOC, what's her name? The one that was talking about a bleach blonde, bad built woman. That lady, Jasmine Crockett, yeah, she's great. Talib's, we got a lot of Hakeem Jeffries, just a lot of great Democrats. But we don't have great Republicans. Like, where's the great Republicans that are like, hey, yeah, we do need to get this stuff straightened out? Hey, where's the Republicans that I like to see a good education from the United States, because they like to see the United States as it is exists, not some America that's in their fantasy head that they're just making up. They want something that they want to see. Like, I want to see reality. Don't give me some nonsense about something that you think the United States should be. I don't want to hear about that. That's terrible. So I just want to hear who's going to do good for us all together. Who's not going to fall for the corruption all together? Like, who's going to fight for school lunches? Who's going to fight for public schools that are fully funded? Who's going to fight for that? Who's going to fight for school books that aren't edited because their governor's a little crybaby? He can't handle the truth. Who's going to stand up to a governor that's crippled, but only likes to have people that's been murdered coming through, and killers to get their say? It's insane. This guy, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but Governor Abbott released somebody that killed a protester because they believed in the same principles. She shouldn't be allowed to kill protesters. Hold on a second. I'm gonna keep it rolling, but y'all just hold on a second. Yeah, I need a large mocha macchiato, iced. Can you put an extra shot of mocha, an extra shot of espresso in there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Oh yeah. This stuff is good in the summertime. Good in the wintertime. Good all the time. But these people out here raising I was complaining about those are federal people. The people dealing with these property taxes are local people. You're state officials. All right. Here you go. Yep. No. Thank you. Yep. Yep. I was trying to get a friend of mine to run for local office because sometimes you just need to be in where they make decisions at and see where their head's at. Some people, they run for governor or head of town council just so that they can fatten their own pockets because nobody else is doing it. Everybody else is going to the beach or on Instagram or, doing everything but worried about. All right, thank you, sir. All right, you too. Worry about everything but, what they're supposed to be worried about. And I'll be honest, I mean, there's levels. Like if you're a kid, you're 20s and 30s, you shouldn't worry about that stuff. But if you're in your 40s and 50s, and you're like, hey, I like this town, I'm gonna settle down, and I'm not gonna go anywhere, you should think about that. Go run for office. Keep your town sane. One of the things the town Smyrna did was they raised their utilities up on their people, and it used to be $100, $120, back in the 90s for electric. My grandmother was paying. It went from 150 to 360 to 690, and all within 10 years here in Smyrna. Because of that, we got a distribution center that came here. Starts with it has a big golden star involved in that. This is where I can tell you without telling you. Anyway, ever since that got here, the rates has been getting jacked up, and they're not paying their fair share of the cause of the rate hike, and that's a problem. So if you got a big company come in and they don't want to take care of their share of their town responsibility, then they got two options. They should be, hey, either you just, you do what we say, or you can leave. Because this town was great when it was small. It's a small town, it was great. There was no need for us to have this place over here causing all these problems for people, causing high utilities for everybody. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. like it. Go back to normal. It's already bad enough we got to pay for utilities. I understand, but because you want, it's about economics, macroeconomics, things of that nature. I understand. You pay a little bit, you got to keep the economy going, but come on, man. $400 to $600, almost $700, like, and she was never late. And it was a good thing that she did so many programs. My grandmother was a very smart woman. She was in the unions, so she had pensions. She wasn't going to go broke, but she, raising those stuff. If she wasn't who she was, didn't have all that money coming in that she was, they would have railroaded her, and that was just not right. Not right at all. Oh, and they put too much chocolate in here. I just want, man, maybe I asked for too much. That is too sweet. I asked for extra shot of espresso too. I don't want my stomach to hurt later. Oh man, that is the sweetest drink. Oh yeah, we got Bay Health out here. Bay Health. Bay Health doesn't like seeing their patients. I'm not sure if anybody else is having this problem, but I've been waiting to see a doctor. I won't be able to. I put in for a request to see a doctor last month. I'm going to say in May. Sometime in May I asked. And they told me that I can't see my doctor until November. I said, why? And I told him, I said, I said, my doctor left. My doctor, she did leave. She ended up going to another country or state or whatever. And so technically I need a new doctor, but I feel like they should have assigned me a new doctor. Like, I understand how, the process. I want a male or female doctor, things of that nature. But I feel like if a doctor leaves how they leave, you should apply the preferences that I had before to now, unless I say something different. Just keep it going this way. So if I need to see a doctor, there's no wait, and now I gotta wait half a year until I can see my doctor. Who knows what could happen from now to then, And I don't want anything crazy to happen. Here in the United States, I know if you see this in other countries, here in the United States, we don't have universal health care. The doctors get to exploit us. The drug companies get to exploit us. Little specialty companies like orthopedics, orthodontists, all the specialty groups, they all get to take advantage of us. Your X-ray people, MRI people, all these guys just take advantage of you, make you pay more here, make you pay more there, and you're paying your insurance, and that's not enough. You pay your insurance, it ain't enough. And if you don't pay, God forbid you got somebody out of network, oh my goodness, then they're going to charge you and charge you and charge you for that. And that's ridiculous. And I understand, like, they say that doctors want to get paid, but I'm just like, and they do. They got a ridiculous, what do you call that? They got a ridiculous school that they got to pay for, education they got to pay for. But I don't feel that's our fault. Like, that's not our fault. That's United States being greedy again. When Bill Clinton said, I figured out a way to make money off of students going to school, that was a problem. That should have never been. Bill Clinton did two things that I didn't like. And I know he didn't start the whole NATO treaty. I understand that. He just signed it. But you zapped away all the jobs in Detroit with that one move. That one stroke of a pen. You got rid of most of the manufacturing jobs here in the United States. One strike. And then you got rid of and those were union jobs. Union jobs. Got rid of union jobs. That was the people that was paying for Democrats to be in office. That never made any sense to me. You know, it never, like, that just didn't make sense to me. I don't know why he did that. Like, you know, and then all the stuff that was going on, they, sent them to Mexico, and then after a while, they stopped paying Mexico. That's what the Mexican brothers and sisters say. They don't even get paid for it anymore. So then, what was the other thing that he did? They actually did a few things. I don't like the fact that he made it so that welfare. I don't like the fact that welfare was. What did he do? He made it like a year long, or whatever, or 2 years long. That was rude. He basically took it away from people that needed it. He did balance the budget, but he also made it so that the school, they had to make it so that they had to pay for school. He was individually started raising the prices of college to ridiculous amounts. So that when I was scared to even go to college, because I didn't want to pay what he was talking about. If I could have went to college and got paid $600 for a whole semester for all of my classes, for 8 classes, $600, or even like some of those people that was younger. I mean, in the Congress, that when they went to school, and it was only a few $100s. Like a few $100s for 8 courses, and you can become a lawyer or whatever you wanted. We should go back to those times. It's just smart. Can we do like Captain Gene say? Captain Gene from the other guys. Captain Gene tell you, hey, let's just be smart. You know, don't just go shooting off at your desk. Call him that despot. Let's just be smart. I don't need to be doing a ballistic report inside my headquarters. Let's just be smart. We don't need to be raising up prices for these colleges. Let's just be smart. I don't know if y'all noticed, but everybody's doctor is a foreigner. Y'all notice that? When I was a kid, our doctors were from here. They were American. When I got older, our doctors were from Iran and India. I'm like, yo, they're Sikhs. I'm like, what's going on? They're Jamaican. Everything but, American. We got to come together. Got to come together. We're all too busy worried about QAnon and pedophiles. The Bible says, which usually you QAnon people follow, the Bible says, do not bear false witness. So I'm telling you, if you find a pedophile, get him locked up, send him to jail. Otherwise, stop yelling it. I don't want to hear how you're watching TV and you're watching the news and you hear them talk about Joe Biden's a pedophile, and you're like, where did a pedophile come from? How's he a pedo? Like, how is that even a thought? And if that's a slur, I didn't know. I'm only saying what I've heard people say on the news and through other podcasts talking about him, calling him a pedophile. And so I just find it ridiculous that you're calling all of Hollywood or pedophiles, the whole Hollywood. Everybody's just evil. Like, come on. Y'all need to stop. Everybody's not evil. You know, Dave Chappelle said the Democrats was going to find out what it's like to be an N-word. He said, you guys are going to get N-word lessons. And y'all are finding out. Yeah, you might not have known before, but you're finding out what it is like to be discriminated against. You don't even know why you're out here getting discriminated against. And they're just hating on you. You gotta think to yourself, why are they hating on me? You gotta think to yourself, like, why are they hating on me? Why are they? It's not the color of your skin. It's just the way that you vote. It's the way that you see the world. It's the only reason they're hating on you. Because they want power and they don't want to share it. They want power and they don't care how to get it. They even fight each other. How many times you see Marjorie Taylor Greene fighting Boebert? Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene are in the same party. Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene don't see eye to eye. Marjorie Taylor Greene always thinks that Boebert is trying to steal her act, and Boebert is saying the same thing to her. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't really want to see either one of their acts. I find it retarded. Excuse me. I find it ridiculous. I get tired of them fighting. I get tired of us fighting Congress and everybody. I'm tired of fighting against people that just don't make sense anymore. I want to know what these people are going to do once Donald Trump loses again. He never won the popular vote at all. Not one time. How you got a guy that won president but never won the popular vote? Not once. Last time he won popular, he lost the popular by 3 million votes. Hillary Clinton had 3 million more votes than that clown. That's how you know we need to have real democracy here in the United States. It's sad. 3 million votes. And now we got this nonsense. He could have been gone. We never even heard from him again. But no. You gotta hear from him again because he has to run, because He's got an ego the size of T.O. It's just ridiculous. And I'm starting to get a little tired. But I'm going to push through. This drink is disgusting. There's nowhere near the other drink. The other drink was great, grandiose. This one's it. Right now we're in Clayton. Another place very intimate to our family. This is the countryside of Smyrna. My dad's side of the family grew up on most of it. Finish this because that's how we roll. Yeah, we're gonna knock this out. Got a question, guys. What do y'all think about robots in general? So robots, they stick their heads out. What I mean by robots? No, not robots. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Dynamic. What's that Boston Dynamic about robots taking over the jobs? But I was also thinking of something else. Because robots, when they finally are able to do warehouse work, warehouse people are going to be obsolete. And then it'll be a revolution after that. What else they'll be able to do besides talk? I don't think they'll be able to talk. The dogs that I've seen in Dynamic look crazy. They got a bite on them. And when I say a bite, I mean whatever gun they put on it. It's insane. I need to stop driving for a little bit. Pull over for just a second. Let's see, where can I pull over? Tired. It's not sure what it is. I'm just getting a little tired. Know one thing. I'll get to where we need to be at. Behind me, gotta focus up a little bit. Dynamic Institute or whatever. Boston Dynamics. Yeah, I think it was Boston Dynamics. They're real close to finding what they need to do. because we're gonna live in society free like we're supposed to. We weren't supposed to be shackled to our jobs. Jobs were supposed to follow us. Not just about church. The church coming up right here on the corner. It's the family church. Now you're probably thinking like only check out family stuff. I don't, but this case I do. Oh, I was gonna get up. I don't like what I'm seeing out here. I don't like horse flies, to be honest. There's horse flies flying all over the place there. One other thing too, you'll be, we kind of roughed up the robots there. What we'll be talking about in the Skeptical Sage is the lizard people, real or not. Whether the lizard people were the hand behind the hands, making all these people do crazy stuff. And that's it. Tired. I had no idea what happened, I get zapped. I just feel like it's weird that I got zapped on power like that. I got so tired so quickly. It was a real shame. Oh my goodness. So far away from everything. So close. So, no, I'm tired. But what do you guys think about this? Should I go with it? trying to keep me awake here. I stand up a little bit, stretch my legs out a little bit, get back to normal. Oh, goodness gracious. 2 hours of something else. Back to back. I wish sometimes I could play a prank on somebody near me. That's too near. Excuse me when they get too close. That's all good. Truck behind me was just too odd. Just go away, dude. Going to stand up for a little bit. Just blood circulate for a little bit. Then we'll get back to the video. We'll not be cutting you off though. Keep going. Keep it on all the time. Oh man. Ridiculous. Oh, almost fell asleep. That's not possible. I was tired. I wouldn't have fell asleep, but I was tired. Another thing too, we're going to talk about jobs in the United States. And immigration. Immigration here in the United States gets, what is that? Excuse me. Excuse me. Demigod. Every day you hear them talking about immigrants on TV. Is there a lot of immigrants? Oh yeah, to be honest, yeah. Was they here before? Was they here when Reagan came here and stuff like that? Yeah, they did. They came in within the last 20, 40 years. Most people, the people that come in that's over there by the border, most of them people are migrant workers. They come here and they'll leave. Come here, pay taxes here, leave. What's the point? You're talking about their legs, like the size of cantaloupes and all this other nonsense. I'm Like, man, why are you looking at their legs? Like, who cares what they look like? And the drugs, they talk about because of cartels and stuff like that, but what we gonna do about it? You gotta shut down the Orient. So, like, it's just ridiculous. Oh man. Oh. I have no idea why I'm so tired. Idea why I got tired. I do burn the candles at both ends. Don't sleep. Well, I don't get much sleep anyway, I should say that. We're working on a night shift. That's been messing me up. Expect it to be like this today. Stop again. It's time to walk around my vehicle. Geese out here. Who'd have thunk it? Had to walk around. Whew. That coffee from the D&D place did not do. Yes, I did that on purpose. Didn't do what I thought it would do. It did not do what I thought it would do. Got me out here slurring and swerving. I'm tired, sleepy. Anyway, like I said, I hope we get back into some form of teamwork and stop fighting all the time. Get those knuckleheads out of office. Like I told my old buddy in Smyrna, told him, I said, hey, sometimes you gotta go up there and be that guy. You over here worried about you need a hero. out this video. This video is definitely tailing off different than the last video. Had a lot more energy in the last video. Yeah, this. Ideas. What do you think? I don't think I'm out of ideas. Maybe I should have went live. Go live. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah. I wanted to end this video strong like I did with the other one. We go send the crazy ass bugs this time. Crazy behind bugs this time. This here is called Village Westover. They're nice houses. I want to get out of that guy over there. I didn't get out there while I was going. Oh man. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll be shutting down this one. Skeptical Sage coming soon. All right.